concept of types of reactions, we have already learnt how to balance the chemical equations. There are few things which we have not covered while balancing the chemical equations that I will let you know using these reactions. Now balancing you all have done, still we are revising once again. First step, what do we do in balancing the chemical equations? We balance the number of atoms of elements which are available in the reaction. Am I right? What do we do? First thing, we balance सारे elements, whatever elements we have in the reaction, उन सारे elements के number of atoms को we balance. किधर? Arrow के left hand side वाले atoms of elements are to be equal to the right hand side of the arrow, right? So this you have already done. Apart from that, we also mention the physical state of the reactants as well as the products. What do? We mention the physical state. What was the physical state of magnesium when we burnt magnesium ribbon? Solid. So what do I do here? I'll write here S, right? And what was the physical state of oxygen? It was gaseous. And how was the magnesium oxide formed? It was again a solid. So now your balanced chemical equation is complete. Now we come to this. Now who will come and do? Come. This is solid, yes. This is liquid. This is gas. This is ZnSO4 was. How was the zinc sulfate? It was? Yes. That is why, that is how it helps us when we see it actually. Done. Now when we come to this place, how was this? PbNO3 whole twice. How was the lead nitrate? Was in solution form. Did we use lead nitrate powder? No, we used solution of lead nitrate. And how did we prepare lead nitrate solution? We added water to it. So how is the solution? What is the? It is liquid, but it is a solution. So if we represent solution here, we mention it as aqueous. Aqueous, it is dissolved in water. So what do I write here? AQ. And somebody else now complete. Come. You come. How was the potassium iodide? Was it a solution or solid? It was solid or solution which we used? It was a solution. So we write it aqueous. And then what did we get? We get precipitate of? No, we got precipitate of lead iodide. So the solid part which we saw yellow color solid part was lead iodide. So here we will write it as solid. And KNO3 potassium nitrate remained a solution. So we will mention it as aqueous. Any doubt in it? No. Done. So now we come to today's topic, and we are going to learn about different types of chemical reactions. Yes? Anything? So in your chapter beta, first we will be studying about combination reaction. Then we will learn about decomposition reaction. Then we will learn about displacement reaction. And then we will learn about double displacement. And then we will learn about oxidation, then reduction, and then if it is there in the syllabus, we will learn about redox reaction. Okay, any confusion? What happened? Today we are going to learn about combination reaction. But before we know about it, let us try and this we have quick lime. Calcium oxide is called quick lime. CaO is the formula of calcium oxide. So what are we going to do? We are going to add water to quick lime. What are we going to do? We are going to add water to quick lime. What is quick lime? Calcium oxide. Shall I do it? And I want you all to touch the bottom of both the liquids. I've added this, so temperature should be like this. But how is the temperature? Is there any difference? Which one is hotter? This is hotter. Is there any difference? Touch, come on fast. Can you observe difference in temperature? Is it there? Is there? Is there any difference? You've touched? We have done. So now it is getting more, I'm sorry, touch it. Now children, have we got a new substance here? We have learnt in the characteristics of chemical reactions that if there is a change in temperature, that means chemical reaction has taken place. So chemical reaction has taken place and we have got a new substance. Now let us guess what is the new substance here. What was the reactant? Tell me. What was the reactant, children? Calcium oxide, CaO. It is also called as quick lime. Plus, what did we add? We added H2O and we got a new substance. What all ions we have here? We have calcium ion and oxide ion. This is visible, right? And here what all ions we have? We have hydrogen ion and OH ions, hydroxide ion. Water may we always have hydrogen H positive and OH negative. Done. So from here, is it visible? Right. Okay. Now this is added with this and we have got a new compound. Calcium rahega. Will it go somewhere? No. So we have got Ca and then we have got calcium is positive or negative. So what do we need here? Positive or negative? So we will get negative ion from here and we have got OH. Now, how to get the formula? Ca valency is Bemakka Sarbara second group valency is 2. So, and OH valency is -1. So, here we write calcium hydroxide. So, what is the product we have got? It is also known as slaked lime. Children, you all need to remember the common names as well as the chemical names, because the questions which will be given to you in board exams can be given using the chemical names or as well as the common names. So this is quick lime. This is M, right? And this is slaked lime. And how is the slaked lime? Is it slaked lime is solid? This is solid? Is this not a solution, children? Is this not a solution? It is aqueous solution and it is called slaked lime. So when we mark state here, this is solid, this is liquid and this is aqueous. And with the help of this reaction, we can define combination reaction. When two or more reactants combine to form a single product, we call it as combination reaction. So what do we say? The process in which two or more reactants combine to form single product. It is called combination reaction. And in this, while seeing the example of this combination reaction, we saw that heat or energy is released in this reaction, right? Did we see variation in temperature? And what was the variation? The temperature increased. So temperature increased means energy is released, the heat is released. So we also get from here, we also get to know about another concept which is called exothermic reaction. So this reaction is a exothermic combination reaction. Am I right? Is this an exothermic reaction? Is this a combination reaction? Yes. So you will also write the definition of, you have written combination reaction, And then you will also write the definition of exothermic reaction. Who will come on the board and write exothermic reaction definition? Ajo Harshit. My goodness. I want you all to see it once again. Touch. Don't worry, it's not that hot. It's not that hot. You can touch. Touch. You'll be amazed. Touch it. Not like this. Touch like this. It's there. Touch it once again, better. So, it takes time. It takes time to take reaction. Yesterday we saw in zinc granule and hydrogen sulfuric acid as well. The reactions in which heat is released is known as exothermic reaction, right? Now, let us see a few more examples of combination reaction, because we are learning about this exothermic is byproduct of this example, right? Now we are concentrating on combination reaction. So now we need to find two reactants which form a single product. Now tell me, you all give me some examples. Yes, yes. It again is a example of combination reaction. Magnesium, burning of magnesium, we get magnesium oxide. Okay, so you can write down in your notebook, and whosoever gave example will write on the board. Apart from, see your periodic table once, and can you write your own combination reaction? Reactant. What was the reactant? Yes, whenever we write any reaction, any equation, we should always write it in balanced form. Reactions may we cannot forget some elements. Elements cannot be lost. We cannot lose elements or atoms. What was this? What was this? This was quicklime. What is the formula of quicklime? Calcium oxide is called quicklime. Now this line we have more compounds. This was. This is. Let us check the formula once with the help of balancing. Yes, check the formula. Every time, whenever you write the formula, you just check it with balancing check what would be the formula. Okay? Anytime you write a formula of new compound, check with balancing. Do not believe that you are remembering the formula. There is possibility you might forget the formula. By heart करने की जरूरत भी नहीं है. You know balances. Cross balancing करो and you are getting the formula, right? Yes, now balance it. Very good. Very good. Do not be in hurry. ठीक है. Quicklime is 0. Slakelime is CMH whole twice. Quicklime is what do we call it in chemical language? Calcium oxide. And what do we call slakelime in chemical language? Calcium hydroxide. We also have more limes. We have limestone. What is it? calcium carbonate. CaCO3 is limestone. When I was a child, I used to get confused with all these lines, so that is why I am emphasizing it. It is a bit confusing, but initially when you concentrate, it will be easier for you. Okay. This is the second example of combination reaction. Example 2. May I get example 3?
One nitrogen plus
Yes. Harshit, your turn is over. You wrote the definition. Pardon? Formation of water. Yes, formation of water is also example of combination reaction. How does it form? H2, H2 and H2 balance it. This is copper plus oxygen. Now how will we get this? When we will be heating it. जैसे magnesium से मिला से. Now in your textbook you have some examples. Ammonia. Example 4. Example 4, you have a example formation of water. Prachi, come. Formation of water. Formation of water. Yes. And write the physical states. Hydrogen is okay, children, this way now you know so many elements, you know the possibilities of reactions, you know that positive ions can combine with negative ions to form new substance. So with that you can, all the metals can combine with non-metals to form a new substance. So आप किस कोई सा भी example आप वहाँ से दे सकते हैं. Similarly, you also know negative ions also combine to give us new substance. So you can make your own number of examples, and this is hydrogen, oxygen, or lithium, right? Thank you. And tomorrow we will learn about decomposition reaction, right? And please revise the whole chapter. Tomorrow I will be asking valencies, I will be asking symbols, I will be asking compounds, I will be asking polyatomic ions. What is the valency of polyatomic ions?